Okay, so I thought we'd start with a shop tour. Basic understanding of the layout that I have here. One thing I'm noticing right off the bat, bad lighting. Must work on that. But okay, so what we have here is half of a two-car garage, which is 11.5 by 25. This is the main door to come into the place right here. And then there's just some random shelving with some random paints and random storage. If you're keeping count, I think that's six randoms. Okay, then we have a workbench here with an IKEA cabinet above, which at the moment just sort of has stuff for sanding, and it also has stuff for making these lovely little router boxes. And then again, more randomness down here. Then to the table saw, I have a DeWalt 7840 that I'm in the process of adding these sort of little additions to. And I'll probably talk about these later, because I think I haven't seen a video on this, so I think this is actually pretty unique. And then here I have my my 6-inch jointer, which I got at a garage sale. A lot of stuff comes on sale or from garage sales or auctions, because I'm not so much, I don't like paying full price for things too much. Another one of these IKEA cabinets over here. And then my router table on sale, Canadian Tire. And then over here is my Delta bandsaw. This was an auction find, quite pleased with, along with this Delta drill press, which I got at a different auction. But again, it's 75 bucks each or something, I can't remember. This is the only heat source in the place, which in Canadian winters is somewhat important. This is the beginnings of my French cleat wall. I'm trying to do sort of different things with this. I have all these trays with the little drawers in them, which again, auctions, a lot of auctions, and I get them with stuff in them, and then I end up with all these lovely little brass thingamadoos that eventually I think I'm going to find a use for. And then the cabinetry down here was in another building on our property, and we're pretty sure they were the old kitchen cabinets, the lower kitchen cabinets. But what I find kind of handy about this is these little cubby holes with the sliding little dividers in them. So I'm able to sort of put like my little saw thing. I think there's probably a better name for that. My sander, my hobby saw, which I use an awful lot, jigsaw, that kind of thing. And at the bottom here is my 1-gallon compressor, which for the moment is enough. I'm just using a couple little hand nailers, pin nailers, and that seems to be enough. Although that thing is so loud, and I'm really loving the lighting here. Definitely some work to be done in that area. And then I have these guys, again, picked up on sale, which I have a lot of the hand tools and that kind of thing. Here's my marking tools are all in here, and socket set along in the bottom here. And then I've made some little drawers over here, basic, you know, 1/2-inch plywood glued, screwed together. But this is where I'm putting all my fasteners. These are for metal and that type of thing. These ones are mostly for the wooden fasteners, with the washers and sort of little fiddly bits. I haven't really sorted out exactly what I'm going to put in all these different bins yet. And then I have my lovely Mastercraft planer over here, which you can't quite see. And again, this was on sale. I'm actually pretty pleased with it now that I've set up the in feed and the out feed flat. I'm getting very little snipe with it, so I'm pretty pleased with that. But this was like on sale, and I got a gift card, so that's why we have this this little beauty. Then the Mastercraft miter saw. which again I got on like a deep sale at Canadian Tire at one point. You'll notice a lot of blue stuff in here mixed in with the yellow, because well, it works pretty well and it's really cheap, so that's why I end up getting the Mastercraft stuff. So along this wall we have these lovely gray panels. I don't have a lot hung here because these gray panels are actually removable. They're just kind of wedged in here, so it separates the car side of the garage from the shop side of the garage, and so I only have to heat this portion of the space, and then in the summer I can remove these and then I can use the entire space for different projects. And to that same end I have a sliding door here which sort of hides the car, so in the winter I can, or sorry, in the summer I can slide this open and then have access to this whole space as well as the insulated space, which is this half of the garage. And then over here I have my main workbench, which I put together years ago, and it's holding up pretty well. I'm pretty pleased with it overall, except that it has a little bit of a bow, a little saddleback in the top of it, which I need to address at some point and strengthen it. I want to strengthen it so I can put some storage down below, that kind of thing, because it's pretty good, but it's still got a little bit of a wiggle to it, and it's just 2x4s held together with construction screws, and like there's no glue. I don't know. I haven't been into glue so much. I like to be able to take things apart, but I've kind of realized in things like this that that gluing's probably a good idea. So I want to sort of like strengthen this at some point. And then along the back wall, which actually has the other garage door in behind it, but I've sort of like built this wall on top of the door and insulated it, and then I've just got some lumber storage along there, and then also random lumber storage along the bottom. I'm still starting out in this, so mostly what you're going to see here is like cheap reclaimed wood that I found in different buildings on the property, and cheap plywood from Home Depot. That's I got some other stuff. I got some flooring here that I've been making little boxes out of, and I've been sort of experimenting with other projects where I can use sort of like smaller pieces of found wood. So we'll see how that works out.